how to go from a successful but burnt out personal trainer to an online fitness coach earning $20,000, $40,000, or even $50,000 per month, working just 20 hours a week with a handful of perfect fit clients, all by leveraging the power of LinkedIn without being pushy, salesy, or spending hours every day filming workouts or making entertaining Instagram reels. My name is Sameem Rouhani, and thank you for joining me today. I know a lot of these presentations are full of fluff and filler, but that's not what we're going to do here today. I'm also not going to insult your intelligence by pretending this is live. This is a brand new workshop intended specifically for fitness professionals who want to scale their online business to mid-six, or even 7 figures per year with just 25 to 30 hours of work per week. If that's what you want, you're in the right place. Before I get into who this is for in more detail though, I know results speak volumes. So let me show you what other coaches and trainers like you who've implemented what we're going to go through here today have achieved. Michaela, who went from 12-hour days on the gym floor and 20 to 30 sessions per week, waking up at 5 a.m. to $41,000 in online fitness clients without Zoom workouts so she could move to her dream home in Florida. Or Steve, who had a men's leadership podcast, Instagram following, and was a successful in-person trainer, but didn't have a premium coaching offer for his online business and couldn't break past the $6,000 to $10,000 a month ceiling. After we helped him craft a premium online coaching offer, he generated $15,600 within just 2 online clients. Or Ashley, an online fitness coach who went from being stuck at $8,000 months, working 10-hour days, unable to charge more than $500 per month per client, to closing a $35,000 a month in her first 90 days, and an additional $75,000 in revenue in 8 months with a premium coaching offer, only working 4 hours per day. And Drew, who went from having an Instagram following of 10,000, but was unable to get quality clients who would pay more than $300 a month, to closing his first $15,000 paid in full package from a business owner on LinkedIn with only 197 connections and no prior presence on the platform, and an additional $50,000 within 6 months. Or Tae Woo, who made his first $5,000 sale from LinkedIn in the first 90 days from a CEO of a nonprofit organization using our system. Or Chase, former Peloton instructor, made $38,000 in 30 days of joining. Or Kirsten, former Equinox trainer of 16 years, made $29,000 in 4 weeks of joining our program. Or Sammy, who went from training in person with a set income to generating $35,000, charging $5,000 for 12-week packages with only 1,300 connections on LinkedIn. Or Danielle, who went from in-person training to signing her first $8,000 paid in full package from a CEO on LinkedIn. Okay, so now you've got a taste of the kind of results you can get when you implement today's training. Let's dive into who this is for. This is for you if you're a personal trainer doing around 20 or more in-person sessions per week, making roughly $7,000 to $8,000 a month, but you aspire to make $50,000 a month online, working 4 to 5 hours per day. Also, if you feel like you're spinning your wheels and you don't have the time to spend on online lead gen, or you feel as though Instagram and Facebook are filled with so many dead-end leads. This is also for you if you're an expert and can change people's lives. You simply need to get in front of the right people and help developing the right offer for your online coaching so you don't have to do Zoom sessions or spend the rest of your career counting reps and tidying up gym equipment. Also, if you're an online coach who's hit a plateau, this training is definitely for you. Maybe you have an existing audience on a few social media platforms and you're earning about $7,000 to $8,000 a month with 30 to 50 clients, but you want to build a high-level coaching offer that's worth what you're charging, that you're confident in while raising your prices and creating refined systems to make sales and client fulfillment streamlined and simple so you can hit consistent $50,000 months working 45 hours per day. Finally, this is also for beginners. You could be a beginner who's switching careers and has a great corporate career making 6 figures, but you're passionate about fitness and want a holistic solution for making the least amount of mistakes and getting to $10,000 per month or more over the next 6 months, then eventually $30,000 to $50,000 a month and beyond, working 45 hours a day. Last but not least, you're a beginner who's passionate about fitness and can't see themselves working at a gym to get experience. You know that the best way to build a business is to learn from someone who's already done it, so you can waste as little time as possible undercharging and doing the wrong things in business. So that's who it's for. This is who it's not for. It's not for trainers who want to stay small or who have no interest in developing their skills and offering a premium service. So if you're still here, let's get into it. Here's what we're going to cover today. A simple 4-step system to bring in $20,000, $40,000, or even $100,000 per month without working 50 hours a week. Why you can no longer rely on organic Facebook and Instagram marketing to sign online clients, and how 6- and 7-figure fitness professionals are exploiting the massive opportunity there is with LinkedIn to scale their authority, impact, and income virtually overnight. If you want to sell 4- and even 5-figure packages, who you target is key. I'll show you how to tap into your ideal pool of clients without sending endless DMs or posting content 3 times a day. The smart and maybe even lazy coach's way to $20,000 months without coaching more than 10 clients at any given time. And how my most successful clients work as little as 2 hours a day while rapidly scaling their business and stepping into a CEO role, giving them back their time, freedom, and control they've always wanted. Every step needed to get off the gym floor or stop spending your days doing check-ins and programming, and how to build a 6-figure business you can manage from anywhere in the world working part-time hours. What you need need if you want to attract premium clients who can't wait to buy into your process without you being pushy or having to convince anyone to sign up with you. And how to do all of this, even if you've been burned by other mentors, agencies, or have never sold a premium package before, and without spending your days posting content 3 times per day, editing reels, or DMing strangers. Now with all that said, who am I and why should you care about me? My name is Sameem Rouhani, and I started off as a successful personal trainer in West Hollywood, training CEOs and producers at Equinox making $20,000 to $30,000 a month. I have my degree in exercise physiology, my NASM, and my precision nutrition certifications. In my mid-20s, I experienced unexpected health problems after being exposed to mold in my apartment. I had trouble with basic things like balance, memory, and speech, and I ultimately wasn't able to train in person anymore. It took almost 2 years to feel normal again, and during that time, I developed an online consulting model that my best clients, like famous lawyers, executives at Quest Nutrition, and other CEOs, were happy to pay upwards of $1,500 per month just for consulting and a custom plan. I went on to scale my online fitness business to $80,000 a month, working with executives and business owners, helping them optimize their health, manage stress, and achieve better body composition, even while traveling and juggling family and career responsibilities. My own challenges with health developed into biohacking protocols, supplement strategies, and training modalities that gave my clients turnkey solutions that were practical for a variety of scenarios, which became my wildly successful methods for coaching. In my decade in the online fitness industry, I've seen plenty of changes, but perhaps the biggest shift has been how hard it is for good trainers to build a thriving online business. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still perfectly possible to build a big following and get a ton of engagement on social media. You probably follow countless coaches who have had hundreds of thousands of followers and get unlimited likes and comments in every post. But there are 2 key problems here. Firstly, unless you strike it lucky and go viral, or you already have connections in the industry, it's very difficult to build a big following these days. And regardless of a big following doesn't equal a big income. That's because we live in an era where information is everywhere, and the mass market of coaching clients have a very short attention span and are unwilling to invest. So you can spend hours and hours every week creating reels, posting on TikTok, and still struggle to get by. This is the reality of most online coaches. In fact, according to a recent survey, only 1 in 5 online coaches make more than $75,000 per year. And these are people doing this full time. If we include those who are just dabbling or doing online coaching on the side, those numbers plummet. And while $75,000 a year isn't exactly pocket change, at the same time, if you're here, I'm guessing you want to make a whole lot more than that. You want to be hitting 6, multi-6, or even 7 figures a year, working with just premium clientele who pay high ticket fees and seek you out because you're an expert, and who help you build the kind of business you actually want to run, where you have the freedom to travel, to work from where you want, you don't have to manage a whole lot of people, and get to leave a legacy and an impact. But to do this, you need to be in front of the right people with the right offer at the right time. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. These steps I'm about to walk you through have been responsible for literally millions of dollars in online coaching sales, yet they're still very much under the radar. If you adopt these, I see no reason why you can't hit 6, multi-6, or even 7 figures in revenue in your business. But look, in the interest of fairness, before I tell you the strategy I've devised that I've taken hundreds of coaches through and help them scale to 6 figures a year and beyond, I want to run you through what other options are out there for you to increase your income, your impact, and scale your business. The first thing a lot of online coaches try is to build a huge following by creating tons of content. Now, creating valuable content should be a part of your marketing strategy, but when it comes to organic social media, there's so much you can't control, and the algorithm dictates the majority of your success. Posting daily content on Facebook and Instagram is like playing whack-a-mole. You throw out content and hope that it sticks, just praying something might catch or go viral. Again, a few years ago this could happen, but now there's so much information out there that it's no longer considered valuable, and you try to play the volume game and just put out post after post. You can literally spend hours crafting content every week or even every day, only to get ignored by the masses or even by your own followers. Likewise, fancy reels with captions and cool graphics might be all the rage right now, but that trend is already on its way out, and the types of clients this attracts just aren't the ones willing to pay premium prices. So if you're serious about growing your revenue and your impact, I definitely wouldn't spend much time doing this in this way. What you need to do is create the right type of content for the right people, and I'll dive into what that looks like shortly. Okay, so the next idea is you just need to do a good job at coaching and clients will seek you out. I don't want to dismiss this right off the bat. I do believe you need to be a great coach, and if you get clients amazing results, they will refer more people your way. But this is what I call spray and pray marketing. You can't genuinely believe that your existing clients will send enough business your way to add hundreds of thousands a year to your revenue and profit. So yeah, while you absolutely should do a great job and be constantly looking to improve your skills as a coach, at the same time, referrals are a nice way to pick up new clients here and there, but they're not a tried and tested way to rapidly scale your revenue consistently. Finally, something else that's popular right now is hiring an appointment setter or VA and having them send out outbound messages to every new follower or anyone who likes and comments on your content. Again, I won't say that this absolutely doesn't work. Some people do just fine with this approach, But then there's a difference between doing just fine and hitting $100,000, $200,000, or even $1 million per year in revenue. Here's how I look at this. First, this is a high pressure invasive strategy, and it simply doesn't suit a lot of coaches' personalities. And when you use marketing that doesn't align with your personality, you attract clients who simply aren't a fit. Second, think about big businesses and luxury brands. Do you think Louis Vuitton, Rolls-Royce, or Rolex are consistently in their prospects' inboxes trying to pressure them to a sale or to get them to hop on a call? Of course not. They have confidence in their status as a premium brand, and so they sit back and wait for high-paying buyers to come to them. This is all about positioning. And if you're constantly DMing anyone and everyone, or even if you outsource this, it can look needy, desperate, and simply doesn't position you as a high-value coach. All this together leads to a problem of offer blindness. By relying solely on organic marketing strategies on Facebook and Instagram, and by posting a high volume of content, you're just being seen by people who already follow dozens of other online coaches who feel like they've seen everything before, and who will only buy if you hit them at the exact right time with a low-cost offer. Essentially, they've developed offer blindness, and all the free content in the world won't cure that. Again, if that's the kind of business you want, cool. But the level of stress, that many hours of work, and that little income is not what I want for you. And I don't think it's what you want for yourself either. The bottom line is this: the way most fitness professionals market their service is complex. We could talk about 14-day challenges, daily lives, having group programs, different pricing models, but these are typically what work with low profit margin businesses. They have a lot of moving parts, and it keeps you chained to your laptop every single month to sign just enough clients to get by. Or you do okay financially, but barely catch a break, never getting a full day off, and finding yourself with continual inbox anxiety as client replies and questions come in the moment you try to catch a break. Okay, so this brings me to what does work. If you truly want a business that makes $20,000, $40,000, or even $100,000 per month, you need a specific strategy that does three things. 1, builds a following off the right kind of people. 2, positions your offer as the best and only option for them. And 3, enrolls these high-paying clients in a $3,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 online coaching program, which allows you to scale your business without working all the hours under the sun. When you get these three things right, your business transforms, just like it did for my client Molly, who started off charging $50 per in-person bootcamp, then transitioned online and even joined an online business coaching program, but wasn't able to sell her coaching for more than $300 for 12 weeks. After she joined our program, we helped her craft a premium offer for business owners who wanted to get lean. We helped her grow her LinkedIn account from scratch to 11,000 connections in 3 years, and she generated over $1 million in online fitness clients. So what did she do? She used a specific 4-step process. Let's get into it. The first stage of the process is leveraging LinkedIn and using specific psychographics. LinkedIn is without a doubt the best platform for online coaches who want to sell high-ticket packages to premium clients. I know there are a lot of business coaches who are all about Instagram, or they say that you should be spending a lot of time on Facebook, but that's not the case, and here's why. LinkedIn gives you an unfair advantage in attracting premium buyers compared to Facebook, Instagram, or any other platform. There are over 690 million high-level professionals, executives, and business owners using LinkedIn right now. And over 91% of decision makers and executives list LinkedIn as their #1 place to look for authoritative content, which crushes Facebook and Instagram. Plus, 45% of regular LinkedIn article readers are in upper management positions or above. In addition to that, the organic reach on LinkedIn is the absolute best of any platform right now. But that's not the coolest part, because the best part is only 5% of fitness professionals actually use LinkedIn. And out of those fitness professionals, most don't have any kind of strategy or any kind of formula for posting or engaging, which means there's a huge amount of opportunity for you right now. Have you ever said to yourself, I wish I got on Instagram earlier, or I wish I had done XYZ strategy earlier? I'm guessing you have, because if you got on Instagram in the early days, it was so easy to stand out, build a big following, and sign clients. Likewise, with Facebook ads, you could get leads for literally a few cents. Advertising was easy, and you have clients queuing up to work with you simply when you posted some generic content as an ad. This is the kind of opportunity you have with LinkedIn right now. The clients are there, the demand is high, and the competition is low. Premium clients are well within your reach if you join LinkedIn now. The second part of step 1 is psychographics. Here's what I mean by that. Psychographics are identified as the study and classification of people according to their attitudes, aspirations, and other psychological criteria. This is what a lot of people refer to as niching down or finding your avatar. In reality, psychographics go a lot deeper than that. It's all about finding out what makes your target client truly tick. Clearly, you're only going after a small corner of the market. While most online coaches are fishing in a wide pond, you want to be looking for a client in a narrow one. Let's think about why for a second. To charge premium prices, you need premium clients, right? Almost everyone can afford a Toyota, but very few people can afford a Bentley. Most families can eat McDonald's once a week. Very few can eat at Masa or the French Laundry. I'm not being elitist here, but it's true. If you want to sell packages at $3,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 and above, you really need to get into the weeds in terms of what target clients do, what they think about, and what makes them tick. Knowing this gives you two distinct advantages. First, from a technical standpoint, we can refine our targeting when we use LinkedIn so that we only get in front of people in certain areas with specific job titles and who have a particular interest and values. Second, and most important, it gives us unique insight into precisely what these people want, what words and phrases we need to use to show them we're the right coach for them. So case in point, your general population clients will often want to lose weight because they want to set an example for their kids. Higher earning clients will also want to do this, but for them, a big reason why this is so important is because they see it as their legacy. They also tend to value social status a lot. Therefore, the simple act of losing weight might not just be enough to appeal to them, but the idea of getting in shape so they can be the best dressed in the boardroom or score those ego points while all their colleagues are getting older and fatter while they're getting fitter and leaner and more muscular, that's powerful. We can also use these psychographics to directly handle their specific objections and talk to their precise pain points and aspirations in our content, helping to accelerate the know, like, and trust process. All this combined means you can be like a heat-seeking missile, set on course to solely target clients who have the resources to pay high-ticket prices and who are in the market for what you're offering already. Once that's in place, the second stage is developing your offer. Here's the truth, selling coaching just won't cut it. Markets are smart and they've heard coaching before. When they hear that word, they automatically put you in the same box as every other low-value fitness influencer with a 14-day challenge, and they'll never pay more than a couple $100 for your help. But when you position what you do as a specific package with a specific time-based outcome and a unique hook or mechanism that prospects haven't heard before, now we can get high-ticket sales coming in on a daily basis. Think of all the virtual fitness businesses that have absolutely crushed in recent years. You had P90X, which had a very specific mechanism and was something the market saw as totally different at the time. You had intermittent fasting when it hit mainstream, and more recently, you've had things like Peloton. None of these were brand new concepts. Just like online coaching isn't a brand new concept, with a few small but significant tweaks, they were positioned in such a way that catapulted them above their competition and made them highly desirable. When you can do this with your services, and when you position who you are and what you do in a premium way, you cut through the noise and differentiate yourself apart from the competition and have the final piece of the puzzle for attracting multiple 4- or 5-figure clients every single week, which obviously makes it much easier to scale your business without spending more hours on the laptop. Because if we break down the numbers, let's say your goal is $50,000 per month. If you're only charging $100 per month per client, you need 500 clients every single month. I have never seen someone do this successfully because you have no profit margins. This means you have no money to grow the business or to get help from the right team members. This is only possible for someone who has a massive audience of 100 to 200,000 and a 10% engagement rate on all of their content. Even if you go to what some think is higher end pricing and charge $500 per month, that's still 100 clients every month. That's why having an offer that commands top tier pricing is so important, because at $1,000 a month for your lowest coaching package means you're only working with 50 clients, which is a whole lot more sustainable. And if you raise your price to $2,000 a month, now you're only looking at 25 clients a month. For example, one of our clients, Scott, made $45,000 in 1 month with only 1,200 connections on LinkedIn. So it's more about the right offer and messaging in front of the right audience. Can you imagine how much freedom that would give you and how committed those clients would be? I know making the leap to charging these kinds of prices can seem scary, but believe me, not only is it perfectly possible, but every single coach we've worked with felt like this at some stage. Yet now they're all charging at least $1,000 per month for their services and have a steady stream of clients coming to them from our LinkedIn process or paid traffic strategies that we teach. All of this is set up so you only attract the people who you want to work with, who you know have the funds to pay for your services, and who are already pre-sold on working with you. Having something like this makes closing sales much easier too, because it's like taking a sniper rifle approach as opposed to a shotgun style approach most coaches are taking. By the time you speak to a prospect, they already know for sure that your program is designed for just them and that it's different from what they've tried in the past. This means that sales conversations aren't pushy or salesy and requires virtually zero persuasion on your part. It's almost like you are qualifying them, not the other way around. That said, as simple as making these sales can be, if you do everything else right, we still need some kind of sales process. My clients use what we call SCIQ, sales dialogue. SCIQ stands for service, connection, intimacy, and quality. Let's quickly run through each of these in turn. When it comes to a service, your job isn't to close people or play the numbers game. It's about service, using your knowledge and expertise, and sometimes being of service means you don't take someone's money because it's not the best thing for them to work with you. Show up on the call with the intention of wanting to find out more about the person and wanting to help them before you even consider asking if they want to join your program. Next up is connection. By the end of the call, you should feel like you understand their entire situation, work, family, finances, goals, dreams, and so on, and they should feel like you're the exact source of insight they've been waiting for all along. These types of clients want to feel like you get them. They'll only ever sign up with a coach who they feel has true empathy for their situation and who understands their specific challenges, problems, and desires. Then, in terms of intimacy, they should get the impression that you're genuinely focused on serving a smaller number of premium clients like them. CEOs, leaders, executives, and physicians are very sensitive to marketers that are just in it for as much cash as possible. The key here is to make it clear that your program is custom and that you keep your client base small so you can go the extra mile for everyone you work with. You also want to ask plenty of the right questions about their situation on the call, so you really cement this positioning. This does two things. First, it gives you insight into whether or not they would actually be a good fit. And second, it shows them you genuinely care, and if you do make an offer, they'll know you're making it for the right reasons. Finally, quality. It should be abundantly clear to your prospects that everything you do is first class, from the way you conduct yourself to how you coach your clients, your level and speed of feedback, and also the investment. Like I mentioned already, charging premium prices really is the only way to scale your business past $10,000 per month onto those $20,000 or even $50,000 a month and beyond. So that's step 1 and 2. Now let's talk step 3, marketing and content creation. When I work with coaches, we really go into detail to refine their messaging so it attracts only perfect fit clients who have the resources to pay premium prices while repelling those clients who are likely never a fit. We also need to create content that addresses specific problems, and that content needs to be mostly long-form content. I know there's a trend right now to make everything super short and easily digestible, and that might be what works to get clicks, views, and possibly even low-paying clients. But if you want premium clients, you need to be creating long-form content, helping them with specific issues. That content should be video-based, or it can be written, or a mixture of both. But believe me, you are much better off posting 3 to 4 high-quality pieces of long-form content per week than 2 to 3 posts a day that are short, generic, and don't offer any real insight. Again, this all comes back to who you're targeting. Do you think a doctor, lawyer, or CEO wants a 30-second clip that tells them to drink more water? Do you think they care about trending audio? Do you think they want to watch B-roll footage of your workout with a few captions over the top? From my experience, they don't. These clients are detail-oriented, they care about minutia, and they want to feel like you understand their problems and their lifestyle. That's why something like a 10 or 15-minute training on how to stay on track with a fat loss diet, if you're a busy lawyer working 60 hours a week and juggling endless demands, is going to really hit home with them. Or why you'll see way more inquiries and interest if you create a 1,500-word post about high-performing career women can overcome their cravings when dieting and finally lose the last stubborn 10 pounds that's been haunting them for years. You can absolutely throw in some short form and medium form content, but it needs to be the right structure. Long form is the key to selling before you actually get on the phone with your people. You want prospects to know so much about you, your offer, and what you can do for them that the sales call is really just a quick chat followed by taking the payment because they're ready to go right away. Finally, we have step 4, scaling and paid traffic. Now, I want to be clear, this step is optional. We've helped countless trainers grow between $10,000 and $50,000 per month without building a team or spending a single cent on ads. But if you want to get to the next level, you're going to need to build some kind of team and invest in reaching new people. The good news is you don't need a massive team. I suggest hiring an assistant coach you can pay based on the number of clients they're working with, rather than a fixed salary. Then you're going to want a sales rep, maybe even an appointment setter eventually. And it's never a bad idea to have a virtual assistant. Outside of that though, you probably don't need many people. Perhaps just more coaches the bigger you grow. As far as ads, they're not essential. They just amplify your message. However, it's vital to get your content, your sales flow, and your operations dialed in first. There's zero point in scaling and taking on more clients until you refine everything organically and have all your processes running smoothly. As far as what type of ads to run, this is where LinkedIn excels again, through thought leader ads and InMail. I don't want to go too deep into this though. Quite honestly, the topics of scaling and running paid traffic need a masterclass in their own right. And also, I really want to make it clear that all our students, including our most successful ones, built their business using organic links and strategies as I've shared today. Now let me recap the steps again. Step 1 was leveraging LinkedIn and using psychographics. This is all about going deep into who your target client is, understanding what makes them tick, and building trust on the platforms they spend the most time on and have the most respect for. Step 2 was creating a unique offer that speaks directly to what your target client wants and shows them how you are different and a new opportunity of what they've tried in the past. Then once you've done that, you can use SEIQ dialogue to close high-paying clients with simple, low-stress conversations that involve zero persuasion or hard selling. Step 3 is marketing and content creation, and creating mostly long-form content that solves specific problems your audience is having and showcases your knowledge and expertise as a specialist coach. And step 4 is about reaching more high-value clients through paid traffic while scaling your business by building a lean team if you want to. Hopefully by now, you can see how powerful this is. Once you have this client attraction system in place, you will have an offer and content so clear that it's like a highly skilled virtual salesperson working for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You'll never waste another minute on content that just gets crickets, as you know with certainty you're only attracting the right people who have the funds that are willing to pay. You can market in a way that aligns with your strengths and personality and never have to do anything you don't like that feels pushy, false, or out of integrity. You're able to easily sell $3,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 packages as prospects see you as wildly different and a whole lot more valuable than the competition. Essentially, you have a high-end online fitness business in a box, which generates multiple 4- and 5-figure clients reaching out to work with you every single week. With all that said, let me ask you a question. How would a system like this, implemented correctly and with the right messaging behind it, change your fitness business? Really think about it for a second. Would it allow you to get off the gym floor while doubling, tripling, or even 10xing your revenue? Would it give you the freedom to travel the world while working just an hour or two a day, coaching clients who are dedicated, committed, and can't wait to refer others to you? Would it mean becoming a true thought leader or expert within your niche? Would it give you a platform to influence thousands and create additional products and revenue streams, or even a whole nother business? Would it give you the income needed to give your family a better quality of life, to take amazing vacations, live in the home of your dreams, or simply level up in every area of your life? Would it finally ease the stress and exhaustion of coaching all hours of the day, feeling like you have to come up with endless content, or being tied to your inbox as a client work just feels like it never ends? I can't say what this dream life is for you, but take a moment to picture what that would look like and really put yourself in that moment. How proud would that make you feel? How would that make others see you? Pretty powerful, right? And the cool thing is, whatever your goals are, they're totally achievable when you have a system like the one I walked you through today. And as you saw, we've helped hundreds of fitness professionals go from busy gym floor business to fully online, or simply scale their online business from doing okay to 5 or even 6 figures in a month. I genuinely believe with the right amount of effort that you can do it as well. And what I can offer you is a chance to work with me and my team and have us work with you to create this client attraction system. I can give you access to everything: our tried and tested scripts and templates, our proven market analysis so you can tap into the exact type of client you want to be working with, drag and drop sequences so you can convert every last potential prospect into a paid high-ticket client, coaching calls, meaning you have everything beautifully mapped out for your ideal fitness business, and we can guide you every single step of the way so you never feel stuck, confused, or wondering what to do next. Over the course of 3 to 6 months, you'll have our full support and expertise. By the time we're done, you'll have the system up and running, bringing in high-ticket clients, each paying you $3,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 per coaching package, 7 days a week, 12 months out of the year. If that sounds exciting to you, here's what I'd love you to do. I'd love for you to click the link below this video and apply to work with us. When you click, you'll be taken to an application form where you fill in a few details about yourself. Then we'll get on a call at the time you choose and walk you through what this could look like for you and your business. Why do we ask that you apply? Simply because, as cliche as it is, what we do isn't for everyone. The easiest thing for me to do would be simply put a payment link for you to work with us. But I don't want to do that because I need to know that we can get you the kind of results you've heard about here today, and that I'm not going to take your money unless I really believe we can help you. I also want to make sure that we're a good fit for you, because let's face it, this might all sound great, but you might decide that we're not the people to help you. If so, that's totally fine. So let's work that out before we speak. In that form, all that I ask is that you're as honest as possible. This helps both of us know exactly where we stand. So if you do all that and you qualify, we'll then have a call and we'll walk you through exactly what you're struggling with right now, what you want to achieve, and whether we feel like we can help you get there. Like I said earlier, to be a good fit to work together, you need to fit 3 criteria. First, you need to be prepared to either get on LinkedIn or leverage your current profile and learn new marketing skills specific to the platform. Secondly, you must be excited about the idea of developing a custom offer and program that's worth at least $1,000 per month, and that it makes more business sense to you than going the low ticket model. If you got this far, I'm pretty sure that is the case. But if you're determined to keep charging $100 to $500 for coaching, that's not going to give you the margins or scale to grow to a 6 or 7 figure business. Don't worry if you've never charged this much before. That doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have a genuine belief in your ability as a coach and hunger to learn from the best in order to sharpen your skills. What we do with our clients isn't overly complex or technical, but it does require an openness to learn and develop a variety of skills. So if you hate learning and you aren't ready to learn some simple marketing strategies to attract all the high value clients you'd ever need, maybe don't book that call yet. If you fit all that criteria, hit the button below this video and get booked to speak with us. On that call, we're going to go through exactly what you're struggling with right now. Whether that's the fact that you feel tied to the gym floor, you're doing okay in your online business, but you're struggling to increase your prices and attract premium clients consistently, or you just don't have the levels of freedom, impact, and income you want. Then we're gonna dive into your goals, whether that's wanting to take home $100,000 per year, working just an hour or 2 per day, or you wanna build a true $1 million per year empire, where you grow a team, scale to 7 figures, and become a true influencer in your field. We'll also talk about potentially working together, because if you like what we do, and if we think we're a good fit, we may invite you to become one of our clients we take on this month. If you want to move ahead with this, awesome. If not, no worries at all. Either way, I promise you, this call will be the most valuable 30 minutes you spent working on your fitness business in the last year. We'll take away all the confusion over signing high-paying clients, show you the exact steps you need to take to grow your income to 6 or 7 figures. You'll leave with full clarity on what you need to do to attract solely those high-paying, high-value clients, and do so in a way that's 100% targeted, automated, and aligned with your values. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. See you next time.